So good evening, everybody. I'm just going to make a short statement because myself and my colleagues have to return to a dinner that's going to be beginning very, very shortly. And I'm just going to confine my comments to the statement that the Eurogroup has just issued with regard to draft budgetary plans and the coordination of budget policies for 2024. For some time, the Eurogroup has been talking about the need for us to change the direction of budget policy in the aftermath of the pandemic, and also at a time in which we're looking to bring down inflation while at the same time find the space that is needed to invest in those projects that can make a difference to the future of Europe and to all of its member states. And today the Eurogroup reached agreement on a statement with regard to budget policy for 2024 that attains that balance. It stresses that while we need to maintain agility and be capable of responding to conditions in the world and in Europe that keep on changing, it also confirms that an overall restrictive budget stance in the euro area for 2024 is appropriate. And this is consistent with the statement that we issued on budget policy there before the summer. We emphasise that a coordinated and careful approach to fiscal policies is essential not only for next year but beyond, and agree again on the need to change the energy measures that have been in place in recent years to deal with the higher cost of energy, to change them, to phase them out, and to use the savings from those changes to feed that into lower levels of borrowing. The statement also recognises the differentiated recommendations that have came from the Council with regard to their budget plans, and recognises the three different groups that are contained within the work from the Commission. Those groups that are in line, that are broadly in line, and that are at risk of not being in line in terms of their budget plans for next year, and how that is consistent with the approach that we are outlining for budget policy. Where plans are not considered to be in line with recommendations, we're asking that actions be taken as soon as necessary to wind down, to reduce the value of energy support measures, and by doing that to generate savings for deficit reduction. The statement also notes the reduction that is taking place in borrowing levels at national and at European level, but also takes good note of the Commission's intentions with regard to the excessive deficit procedure, and we encourage those member states with deficits above 3% of GDP to take measures. So budgetary surveillance will again have a very important quantitative dimension, and we hope that work that is underway and will be continuing this evening will reach agreement on a reformed economic governance framework. But I want to emphasise in any case that the Eurogroup statement from today provides an important anchor for budget policies for next year and continues with the changed approach to budget policy that we began earlier in 2023. Thanks, Cornelia.
Thank you, Commissioner.